All right, fellas, welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Let me know if you can hear me, if I'm live. Hit me up in the chat. Just say yes, and we'll get rolling with Expeditions Samurai, which I've been playing a lot. Whoa, that's too loud. Hang on. How you guys doing? I've been playing a lot. I got this game sent to me, and it's like, hey, do you want to stream this? And oh, there you go, KP. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for that. Thank you, Brown Nerd, for the Unk Alert. I appreciate it. KP says, my voice is beautiful, supple, and a delight to my ears. You goddamn right. Thank you for that. And thank you for that, Brown Nerd. So I got this sent to me, and you know what happens when I get sent a game that I don't really like? I've only done that once, and it ended in disaster when I tried to stream it. So I only stream stuff that I dig. I was just putting this up to play it and go, do I want to play this? And I ended up playing about 6 hours, maybe a little over 6 hours of it. I had never, or I have never until now, heard of this series. I guess this is the fourth game in the series. I believe what has happened is that the guys who made the team, the girls, the guy, you know what I'm saying, guys, the overall thing, who made the originals, they're no longer around, but I believe a lot of the key people went to start this company. This could be wrong, but I think this is right. Campfire Cabal is what they're called. So I think this is still kind of that team. This is just out a couple of days ago in early access. You can pick it up for 34% off on Steam if you like what you see today. There's links below and all that good stuff. If you like things like Desperados 3, which you know is, if you watch the channel a lot, you know that's one of my favorite games of all time. Some of the best storytelling through gameplay I've experienced ever. Aspects of that game in terms of that part of design really should be taught in class and stuff for people who want to learn how to do that. It's got elements of that. It's got elements of Commandos. I don't want to oversell it because it's very early access. It's very rough around the edges right now. There's a whole roadmap we'll go over later about where it's going to go, but it's early. But there are even parts that remind me it's a very different kind of game. So I'm not trying to hard sell this thing. But there are parts that even remind me a little bit of Baldur's 3. But overall, it's a weird little cool blend of like Commandos and Desperados 3 and a more traditional RPG. And and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a brand new game. Let me tell Siri, I'm going to set a timer in a minute because I want to play for about an hour as a brand new game, and then I'm going to jump ahead to my 6-hour game to kind of show you, because I want you to get a sense of sort of how big, not big, but how varied it is, and you really get lost in the story. And the other thing that I didn't know, I mean, again, I've never heard of this series, but apparently there's one like Expeditions Rome, which was the last one people really like as well. That one, apparently the concept is that they put you in very real historical scenarios. You make your own character, and you can actually adjust and change history. To what extent, I don't know, but my understanding is the choices that you make really do affect things. And I knew nothing about this particular slice of history, which is, I think it's right in the 1600s. And it's the Jesuit priests, which are basically the Catholics, and the Franciscans were going to Japan to try to proselytize, and they didn't really get along very well because they had very different views of Christianity. And they're telling a story later in the game that I got to where in Nagasaki, a lot, like there was like 23 priests. In fact, I looked it up, but 26 priests actually were marched for like 400 miles, mutilated as they marched, and then they were literally crucified, right? And so I'm like going, that can't be real. Was that a real story? And you goddamn right. I looked it up. It's like, so if you like history like I do, it's really cool to be able to actually go, oh, this is a well-researched, this is, I don't know how much of it I can change. I know I can't save those priests, but I don't know if I want to. Because they're not always good. They're not always good. That's, I'm just saying. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're not always good. The point is Nagasaki. If you're in Nagasaki, go check out the, what is this place called? It's whatever that museum is. I just lost it. Let's go back. The 26 Martyrs Museum and Monument in Nagasaki. So there you go. All right, there you go. This is Expedition Samurai. What we're going to do is I'll show you the release trailer, and then we will just jump into a brand new game, and we'll just start playing. Yeah, so Eternal says the show Shogun covers that part of history a bit. Such a great show. Everybody recommends it to me. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet, but I want to. And that's cool that it does cover that. And in fact, I think this game, even though it doesn't have the guy from Shogun that I think is a historical Shogun book, is the guy real? Whatever. John Blackthorne. He's loosely based on a William Adams. So apparently this game is also kind of loosely based and on that time and idea of Christians and whatnot coming to the Japanese shores. Shogun is way good, says Kevin Butler Returns. I always laugh when I see the name. All right, here we go. Here's trailer. I'll shut up for a minute. By the way, that noise is not going to go away that you hear. Oh, the book is better. Okay, maybe I'll read the book next, because I just finished Summer Slasher last night, which is totally different than Shogun. But I need a book, so maybe I'll read that next. Hello, Cantankerous. That noise, though, they're doing a bunch of repairs and roof shingle things, and it's going to be going most of the week. So I apologize. Hopefully you guys can still hear. Admiral Matthew Perry. Is that the same one from Friends? I'll be there. Remember in the fountain? God damn it, man. I got to get off the drugs. All right, here we go. Let's focus. This is Expedition Samurai. There we go. I'll make myself a little teeny tiny there. Okay.
The path will continue as long as I can walk it. My judgment has clearly been blinded by rage. To kill the women, the children, distant friends, that is too far.
I can tell by your ship and your dress that you are not like other foreigners I have seen.
If these people are not pirates, they are something far worse.
You are not on your ship anymore, Captain.
The devil himself has arrived upon our shore.
Do not interfere with my duty.
Disguise yourselves and don't get too close to the guards.
We have to hit them harder than they hit us.
You don't know anything about honor. We should have killed you like the barbarians you are. My lord demands utmost loyalty.
All right, there we go. Yes, he said duty. Last Samurai Standing on Netflix, also way to go. Samurai era Squid Game mixed with a race. You don't mean a race of people. You mean like a race, a foot race? Okay, cool. Hello, William Oliveri. William, hi, William. Final Fantasy Advent Kids is a fun movie. I liked Final Fantasy The Spirits Within with my girlfriend, Aki Ross. Jaffe, Ascend to Zero. It's on Game Pass. I highly recommend it despite not liking roguelikes. I don't dislike them. I'm just tired of them. But I'll look at it. Middle Earth, Jaffe, how you doing, buddy? Is this how Tom Cruise became the last samurai? I know nothing about that. This game stars the Black Samurai from Assassin's Creed. All of the right-wing grifters enjoyed him so much that they said, not only are we no longer racist, but we also now want to play more of that character. But no, I have no idea. They weren't racist, Jeffy. They were just pointing at, okay, that's fine. Fine. The point is Expedition Samurai. Let's start a brand new game. We'll come back to this page because I want to show you some character stuff, and I want to show you, they got the God damn it, what's it called? The roadmap for the next year and stuff. So like I said, this is still very early. The one thing I will say, and you guys know me, I am not a big art guy. Like, I don't need great art, bad art, good art. It's the game is the game for me. I will say, though, that the art, when it comes to the characters, because it's early access, I can't quite get my head around, is that the style or it's just not done? Because compared to earlier samurai games like Rome, it's not that I don't like the art style. I like the art style quite a bit. It just doesn't seem finished, I guess. But again, it's early access, so it's not. But you know, I'm very curious where they go with that because it's a little different. Okay, so we're going to be playing this through GeForce Now. Thank you for the jewels, Maddie M. Appreciate it. Me and Strass Zelnick, you know, everybody's streaming. I don't know. Now, look, I don't get into the streaming conversation, but streaming has been great for me. It allows me to play at the highest level, and it's been a great service. So I really dig it. All right, here we go. Expedition Samurai. So I'm going to start a new game. I don't think it's going to kill my other game because I want to at least play. Okay, Alexa, set timer for 1 hour. So we'll play the core game. We'll play for an hour first, and hopefully it won't erase my save game, but it might. Again, it is early access, and so in that, you know, there's crashes and stuff, but it's relatively stable. But they sent me a whole list of things that are still to come in bugs, so we will see some bugs. All right, here we go. New game. I always play on the default mode. Normal difficulty will be given the means to succeed, but you will still have many obstacles to overcome. Yes, this is sponsored. It should say it's sponsored. But as anybody knows who watches my streams, I don't play things I don't like. Here's proof. Because I get it. You're a cynical generation, as you should be. As you should be. I've been playing for 6 hours and I've not streamed it yet. I got sent it and I was like, all right, Jaffe, play it, see if you want to stream it. And I'm like, holy shit, I really like this game. So it is sponsored, but that, you know, what's this mean? With combat death enabled, your characters will bleed out. If not stabilized, they will die. If combat death is disabled, you will only get a game over. If not stabilized, they will die. I'm going to leave. Well, because I heard in the in an earlier Expeditions game, it was sort of like Suikoden, where you can lose your character permanently, not your main character. So I'm going to turn this on. I don't know what's going to happen, but if combat death is on, your characters will bleed out. They will die. It'll lead to a game over. Okay. Okay. I think this means if one guy dies, it ends. I don't know. We'll find out together. Let's play. All right, here we go. All right. I will play the ladies because I like the ladies. Yeah, let's go to what she can. Let's give her a name. Let's give her a name. We'll name her after our great mod. We'll name her Anna. Anna. Oh, just Anna, I guess. Okay, so I'll show you all the different things. You know, you can mess around with it, but I'm good with what they gave me. We'll go with that. We'll give her some hair. Why not? Let's give her some blonde hair. Oh, she's got to have a hairstyle. I think there's more hairstyles, though. Alexa, stop. Wait, there's a lot more hairstyles than that. I've seen them. I think. I'm almost certain. All right, well. She is. She's getting getting her Taylor Swift. Come on, you know, it's what I like, all right? Make fun of me. I like Taylor Swift as a pirate. She's not a pirate. She's a privateer. Let's be clear. You can mess around with her face if you want, but why would I do that? Why would I do? I'm not doing any of that. I'm not giving her tattoos, her posture. Let's make her tall, not too tall, right in the middle. Let's make her demeanor kind of happy. Let's play as a white samurai. Well, she's Dutch. What do you want her to be? In the story, she's Dutch. Look, I didn't write it. It's called, what the hell is that? It's called the fish out of water. If they just made her a lady from Japan or a guy from Japan, she'd be not a fish out of water. She'd be in the water that she likes. All right, here we go. Now, there is a real, I don't know about real deep, but a meaty RPG element to this. I've been playing the Guardian. So basically the way it works is you can pick, at least from the moment, I think there is a new class coming with the next update or the next update. But a Guardian is a straightforward fighter with swords. This guy is a straightforward fighter, but I think the Marauder also has more projectile skills, range skills. Scoundrel is more sneaking around and assassin. And then I don't really know. This is probably more like a medic or what have you. So I'm gonna pick the Guardian. Wait, is that right, Matt? Greg Miller does the same thing whenever he plays. He picks a girl and calls her Taylor Swift. Yeah, you know, what do you want from me? What do you want from me and Greg Miller? Okay. Up here are your these are kind of your class power-ups. It'll make sense in a second, but customize. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right, we're going to continue. We'll be a Guardian. We'll finalize her. A horror game called House of Velez. Yeah, remind me in the Discord, KP. The Christian faith is divided by the conflict between the Catholics and the Protestants. That's kind of the gist. I'm not going to... here's the other thing. There is not a lot of reading in the sense of... what is that game? What is that gosh darn game? You know, it's kind of like a 3/4 RPG, whatever. The one that was really big. Not, man, I'll tell you what.
So it seems we are on course to locate the Japans any day now. Good.
Come on.
We may be in quite the spot of shit, but at least
Hello.
we are not lost.
Okay, I'll leave this here for a
Thank you
second.
for going over the rudder with me, Flynn. I'm quite useless when it comes to navigation, and I didn't want to risk insulting the captain by second-guessing his bearing. Well, not that I don't trust him, of course. Simply that I cannot always differentiate between his grandstanding and the truth.
Okay, I'll explain the text in a second. But that game that everybody loved with the lots of dialogue and all that stuff. God damn, I always forget names lately. I'm getting old, boys. Not Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. No, it was from Poland, and it was oh God. It was not called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, but it had that kind of esoteric kind of flavor. This audio's low. Let me turn it up. There you go. Anyway, the point is this. There is a lot... Disco Elysium. There you go. Thank you, Addie Pie. There is fully voiced NPCs. I think pretty darn good voice acting. And then obviously you can read through, and I will explain it to you what's happening, because I find streams where I have to read everything not the most compelling. So, you know, but anyway, this is like this guy, Lord Walsingham, and again, the story is really good, by the way. But she is his guard, basically, and they're on this ship. And so the dialogue choices you make do have impact. The game I've been playing for 6 hours, I've been playing her more sort of straight and narrow. I'm going to play her like an asshole this time, and just a mercenary and fuck everybody except getting the job done. Let's see what happens. I want to see how much it changes. So he says, not that I don't trust the captain. Can't differentiate between him and grandstanding. I will say, personally, I think everything he says is grandstanding. He's a son of a bitch. All right, here we go.
A safe bet, though you didn't hear me say it. I suppose cocksure is one of many qualities required for a ship's captain.
All right, here comes this dude.
Huh. Flynn. Excellent. And Ambassador Wassingham, hello. Would you mind terribly if I stole away your guard? The captain is otherwise occupied and I require assistance in the sick bay.
You and everyone else. Flynn seems less and less my personal guard these days. Though with our dwindling numbers, it's no wonder.
Flynn does suffer the course of competence. I'll meet you in the sick bay. Head there when you can.
Go on, off with you. I'll put the rudder back before the captain returns to his cabin.
Make her drunk as well. I don't think I can do that in this game, but you know, maybe I'll see what I can do. It took me playing Assassin's Creed Resync Black Flag to realize that a rudder is not a rudder. It's a journal about sea navigation. Let me know if you guys can see it okay. It might be a little dark. The one thing I hope they do, and again, we are still in early access on this.
Shouldn't you be in the crow's nest scouting for land?
Shouldn't you be minding your own fucking business?
I'll get him.
Better get up there before the captain sees you sitting on your ass.
It's pointless. There will be no land today.
So they're
as there
kinda
has been
stuck
no
at sea.
land in sight for the past 4 months.
The one thing you might notice, though, is that they clearly are still not sort of done yet with the translucency of things vanishing when they get away the camera. I'm not sure what their ultimate goal is or what they're trying to achieve with that yet, but it does sometimes get in the way of the camera. But again, it's early access. So, all right. So she is going over to the sick bay. Here we go. Hello, Rocker Matt. Good to see you, buddy. All right, now watch this. Now, I made a different choice. I'm going to make a different choice this time. I'm going to be totally just practical.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, I'm happy to help. So what is it this time? Do I finally get to amputate? We must all do a little extra. Okay, I'm just going to be a dick and say I want to amputate.
I've seen how you got fish. I'm not letting you anywhere near my patients.
I guess that's not happening.
We're starting to run out of the more specialized medicines. I've got 2 sick men who both need a very specific salve, and I've only enough for one of them. I want you to help me decide who to save. Be the sounding board I can trust.
And listen, you can... I read faster than they perform, so you can, like Nintendo and stuff, you can skip these and you can move through it really quick if you have ADD like I do, but I'm obviously not going to do that right now. Okay, I'm going to just be a dick. Christ, Rayna.
I know. But if it was easy, I wouldn't need your help. I've made decisions like this countless times over the past few months, but... well, I have a preference for who to save. I just don't like it. It's between Kuipers and Selmacher.
There's supposed to be a Gabbin game tonight. That's my goal, yes. Okay, so Kuiper's the cook. God's Bones, he's an asshole. Zailmaker, the guy who sweeps the deck. Oh no, if the cook dies, does that mean you have to be the cook again? What's your potentially... I'm going to see who she wants to kill and keep alive. But last time I kept the nice guy alive and killed the dick, or didn't let the dick live, but I'm going to do the opposite this time.
I want to save Kuipers, because he's actually useful. He's been underwater for as long as I've been alive. Zellmaker is a good man, and loyal to a fault. It just seems foolish to choose him when we have so few. But every time Kuiper speaks, I want to throw him overboard. He's such a piece of shit. Rude, cheats at cards, lies, even when he doesn't need to. The thought of saving his life makes me want to peel my own eyeballs from my skull.
Very dramatic.
On the other hand, I once watched Zellmaker fish for an hour before he realized he forgot to throw in the net. Saving Zellmaker would be an idiotic decision, yes? But is it equally idiotic to save Kuipers only to strangle him in a fit of rage the next day?
So she doesn't have enough medicine to give both. So I'm this time, even though my moral compass says save Zailmaker, we're saving Kuipers. Provided you can curtail your fit of rage, we could use his sailing expertise, and when we land, have fresh food again. So we're going to go with him. The AI game I showed a while back says AddiePie was interesting, but they'll go bankrupt if players don't keep buying the game for the devs to fund buying tokens. Well, that's any company. I mean, if the game doesn't do well, people won't support it. But yeah, it's very interesting.
I think I just needed to hear someone else say it. Because it is extremely counterintuitive to not mercy kill him. The medicine is in the chest, in the steward's room. You've earned your moment of glory. Administer it to the patient of your choice, and I'll deliver the bad news to the other.
So like I said, this is the opening tutorial, which, you know, it's not super duper long, but it's long enough that I will jump ahead in a little bit and show you the whole game, or more deeper into the game. But I want to at least kind of show you the intro. Are they going to eat him and drink his blood? That would be cool. But no. Well, maybe. I don't think so. I mean, it hasn't happened to me. Okay, open your inventory and equip it. Okay. Yeah, there's a real inventory screen. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So there's a lot of fun stuff to collect and share. A lot of upgrades and stuff. All right, so use the medicine to save the one I want. Okay. On a tactical item, on an appropriate target. Okay, which one is which? We're going to save the cook, so... we're going to heal him. Equip it good, you damn right.
Thanks, Flynn.
Now she's going to tell this guy, I think.
Oh, Madame Flynn, there you are. Please, we need you urgently. Monsieur Rausch is about to throw Monsieur Classzoom overboard.
Sounds serious. Does he deserve it? I'll say, can you guys handle your own fucking problems?
I resent that. I just needed a scapegoat for when everyone's favorite janitor dies.
Well, for my part, you have always seemed to be the type that needs to be needed. I'm simply providing a need. Come quickly.
All right, so I got to go over here. Yeah, it is similar in some ways to Desperados, but not. You'll see when we get into the action. But again, Desperados is one of my favorites. And by the way, if you are... Oh, Alt will do that? Oh, that's helpful, unfortunately. I don't like that, but it's helpful. Because now, what do you think about that? You think it's okay to play a game... Like, I can turn on all the interactive stuff, or I can sort of go... Like, it would have never occurred to me in my life to click on that. I did watch Nolan's Odyssey. Thought it was great. But by the way, the link is also below. I'm going to turn it on for now. We'll see. If you go over to the link at the bottom of this, what's this? His journal. Interesting. It appears as though the cook is keeping a list of real infractions perpetrated by the Clue. Interesting. You can get Desperados for $9 right now. There's a great sale over on the same publisher who does this, THQ Nordic, so check it out if you are so inclined. Okay. Alt. What do you think? Am I terrible to do that? All right, here's where they're all upset with each other. Let's go talk to this guy.
The priest fetch you?
I most certainly did.
Flynn is busy enough as it is, without you wasting her time.
It is no waste of anyone's time to save a life, Monsieur Rausch. Especially when we're already so few. Monsieur Classzoom has stolen food, and Monsieur Rausch here...
It's just Pete.
And just Pete here is blindly enforcing the punishment of death.
Listen to me, priest. I'm not blindly enforcing anything. The captain may have ordered the punishment, but I agree with him. Classzoom took 3 days worth of rations. That could be the difference between one of our people surviving until land or not. You want to lecture someone on life and death, lecture him.
Pete, I'm sorry.
Enough from you.
Okay, so Pete, you would kill him. The Etny, whatever, he's the religious guy. You would spare him. I'm going to be a dick. We're going to be totally like, fuck you all. We're going to kill him.
If you have no mercy, no empathy for a starving man, at least have the sense to see that we cannot lose even more crew on a ship we can barely sail.
So I haven't built my character up yet to be able to say these things. So all I can say is you dragged me here for my opinion and I gave it. Kill him, Pete. You goddamn right. And this is, so far, it is, I mean, the story's the same right now, but the way these guys are responding to me is very different. It definitely changes the tone so far.
I suppose I received what I requested. Out of respect for you, I will stand aside, but know that this has colored my view of you.
I don't give a shit.
I tried to repent. I tried to make it right. But I've worked too hard, staying alive on this goddamn ship just to die now.
If you want to kill him, you've got to get through us.
Fucking gladly.
Hope you felt real strong about that decision, Flynn. You're about to defend it.
What was your idea, whore? Idiot. Alright, so now we get into combat. Combat is turn-based. I'll walk you through this to some... I mean, it's self-explanatory. Alright, so the little shields mean if you position yourself on that dot, you'll take cover, the red or the bad guys. You can get a sense of all their status by clicking V. The green are the people you control, and I think the blue, I don't think you can control them, but they're on your team. So the only people I control right now is me, Anna, and Pete. Is it Pete? Yeah, Pete. Gotta say, I checked out of the game Jaffe still for the dad jokes. I don't understand what you're saying. It doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean? Okay, so let's see. This guy is... Wait, that's Pete. That's Anna. These are just my buddies. Okay, so the green means... Hell, I don't even know. The yellow... Okay, the yellow means that's who you are. And then when you change, that's who you are. And the blue's who you will be. But these are just your allies. Okay, so let's be Pete. And right now he only has his fist. So blunt damage, armor, attack. You can aid your teammates, and you've got these special moves. So they have no armor, so I'm not going to worry about using the armor attack or armor shredding, but this will do more. They do about the same damage, so let's go with that. And then you get your percentage chances, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what happens. Sold by Jaffe. Do we have a code or anything we enter for you, Jaffe? Yeah, if all you do is click in the... I appreciate that, but I think you will appreciate the game. If not, return it. It's Steam, but I think you'll like it if you like what you're seeing, and it gets so much better. But what I would say is, yeah, there's a link below in the About This video. Click that. It'll take you there. Thanks, buddy. Hello, Michael. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry if this is a bit off topic, but when you're working on the first God of War, was the outcome always that the gods didn't free Kratos? Absolutely. That was absolutely always... yeah, we mostly wrote it with the beginning in mind, 100%. Okay, so he has... these are his action points. These are his movement points. What's interesting is you can sacrifice action for movement. So if you want to move more, it'll start to drain off your action points, and you won't be able to do... anything, but you can get somewhere else. But in this case, he doesn't have enough used points to do much of anything, so I'm gonna back up a bit just so he doesn't get hurt. All right, now I'm gonna go to Anna G, and I'm gonna have her go over here and kick the shit out of this guy. Is this the this is Bardenzune the carpenter. He's a salty old son of a bitch. And she has obviously different abilities and different things. These things here are based on the weapons you're carrying. And you can build out your character however you want. You can make a priest with swords and guns, and obviously it'll affect things. But all right, here we go. Fuck you. Boom, you're a fucking asshole. I'm glad your husband died. He probably killed himself. It's a line from a movie. I didn't say that. It is a line from a movie, though. All right, let's go here. All right, so that's all I can do right now. I can't control these guys, so we'll end our turn. Now that's my buddy. Okay. Not as strong as us. Aye, right in the... Come on, baby. Oh, he's... Okay, now I'm going to go over... I don't think these guys have any... They're not bleeding out right now. They're just wounded right now. I have not played the E-Day beta yet. I have it. Is it totally over yet? Honestly, I was playing this all weekend. Okay, so if I come into this zone, I'm going to be in their melee zone. They're going to hit me. So if I just want to play strategically, maybe what I'll do is I'll come around this way. I'm just playing real careful to show you guys the options. I'm not at any fucking risk or anything. Okay, let's bring Pete over. But see, this is what I mean about them needing to kind of adjust. At this point, all this needs to go like 90% translucent. It's kind of ridiculous that this gets in the way. But it's early access, so, you know, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so in this case, anywhere I come, I'm going to take a hit, but fuck it, I'll take the hit. See that? Boom. But that's fine. I still have enough action points. Let's do... Let's... this might knock him down, but I don't think he's... He might get knocked down. Let's see. Oh, well, I just killed him. Fuck him. That lowered morale. Some abilities attack an enemy's morale. When a character... Okay, so I just lowered his morale. Okay. Okay, so let's see. It's a mix. The combat is turn-based, but the navigation and exploration is not. Let's go. I think she's kind of done, so I don't think he can do anything else, so we'll just wait. And, you know, it gets into the stuff like if you're standing next to friends, or the priest has an ability that if he's next to someone, it will give you better abilities.
Fuck you, Pete.
Oh, he died. Oh, shit.
You were here. That wasn't what I wanted to do when I woke up today.
I love this, because this is not... This is one of the complaints I always had when I was designing games, which is it's like, let's have different branching paths. And the thing is, unless you play the game more than once, you don't notice them. But there is this kind of subconscious sense that the game does adjust in real time. You just don't know how. So it's nice to have this confirmed, because that's totally different than what happened. I'll say you did the right thing.
Yeah,
and
I suppose.
Practically speaking, he did. I wouldn't have done it.
It's Antje and Johan.
Uh-oh.
He's accusing her of trying to stir up a mutiny.
How fun. I've never been part of a mutiny. In the future, could you all schedule your crises? I'll say... Is she trying to stir up a mutiny?
Only a bit.
Okay. Can't wait for the full game to level up and unlock shit. Might be the first new... Meaning Gears? And Prince Green, do you mean this game, level 6, or do you mean Gears? Because you're leveling up in that game, right? In Gears of War? All right. Oh, you mean Gears, yeah. In the future, could you... Okay, I'll just say... Ah, shit, why not?
Shit, indeed. They're in the recreation room. Hurry.
All right, all right. All right, let's see. Talk to this guy.
You've no proof! You're just stomping around spreading baseless rumors!
I said I have no proof. I have a suspicion, and I want to go get proof.
How? By breaking into his cabin? You mutinous ignorant...
Oh, I'm not the one throwing the word mutiny around. You are.
Let's see. I'll say enough, both of you. I'm just like, fuck this shit.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh.
I am ashamed that you had to be summoned to contain our argument, Flynn. Antje was accusing our captain of hoarding a personal supply of water against his own rationing orders. It's something he would never do, and of which he has no proof.
Pete told me water has been disappearing faster than he's been rationing for weeks now. He was worried he was miscounting, but you know Pete as well as I do. He wouldn't make a mistake like that. Pete and the captain are the only two with keys to the hold. And the captain is the only one with keys to the treasure room, which he conveniently placed within the hold.
She's fucking right. No, she's paranoid. Captain von Honesse is a man of
Oh,
honor.
shut up, Johan. We aren't all the captain's nephew, and not all of us wish to be attached mouth first to his ballsack. The captain has the means and access to steal water, and he knows Pete is too loyal to doubt him. I just want to check out the treasure room and see if there's a stockpile of water there. If it's him, that's where he'd keep it.
I'm gonna say she's paranoid.
Maybe. But my paranoia has kept me alive this long. Now I'm hoping it'll get us an extra day or two of water back.
If it will clear the captain's name, I can turn a blind eye to your furtive skulking. But only if Flynn accompanies you. If she says there is water being hoarded in the treasure room, I would believe her.
What can I say? It's an asshole. Wonderful, I'm allowed the privilege of breaking and entering, my wildest dreams realized.
I genuinely can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
I am.
Oh, what a shame. I rather enjoy breaking and entering. Now, let me show you how to break into a treasure room.
You two come back here when you found anything out. I'm sure we're all eager to discover the outcome.
That's for fucking sure.
Okay, so this is how you get your team together. I'll explain it. Jaffe, I'm missing the samurai aspect. It's a slow burn when I get to the deeper game. You'll see it in a second. But what I do like about the game is the story's really good, so far anyway. And part of that is the characters, and this is getting to know them, basically. Pretty funny dialogue, says TJM. I wonder if it's worth limiting their audience. My guess is that this kind of game, they know exactly who their audience is, and it's probably not the people that would be offended by some bad words. I think, you know, I'm still playing lots of action games, but I've gotten more and more into these kind of games as I've gotten older. So it may not, you know, like Addy Pie is like, you played this for 6 hours? Yeah, I did, because it's really good, at least so far. But, I get it. If you look at it, and it's not for everybody. But, you know, to be fair, Addy Pie, you were educated with a banana and an inner tube, so... Right, let's go over here. Kind of reminds me also of the Desperados team was called Team Me. They also made Shadow Gambit, which was really good, and it was more pirate themed like this. All right, here we go. So now they're going to try to sneak into the captain's treasure room to see if he has been hoarding water. So.
Thanks for coming with me, Flynn.
Right. How come they never pack any cinnamon raisin bagels? I don't know. All those days at sea? I don't know. They just have hardtack, man. All right, so these are your crewmates. You don't want them to discover you, so it's just teaching you how to stealth.
Probably should knock these guys out. We have to live with them. Let's just sneak around.
That's the one thing that really bugged me about this game and confused me, was her voice. I didn't see the text to her voice yesterday. And she said, what she's saying is we probably shouldn't knock these guys out. And so I spent about 30 minutes or 20 minutes literally trying to knock them out because I didn't understand her performance. And you can separate your party. You end up getting a party of 4, and you have other ones you can select. Okay, get over here, lady. Get over here. No, don't let them see you. Shit. All right.
Hey, get the hell out of here. The hold is off limits.
All right.
Quartermaster's orders.
I'll sneak them one at a time, and it's easier. Okay, let's do her first. Let's bring them both here. Then I'm just gonna separate them. So we're already in the room. Okay. Oh wait, no, we're not. Sorry, I'm not gonna separate them. Amazing Maisie says I have too many links. What do you mean I have too many links? Oh, you can't have too many links. You can't put too much water in a nuclear reactor. What are you talking about? Too many links. I resent that comment. How dare you? No, don't run, don't run, don't run, idiot. No, Jaffe, you fuck.
Oi! Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Hold us off limits.
Okay. Go fuck yourself. All right, here we go. Hello, Danny Sullivan. What's up, buddy? What do you mean I have too many links? Amazing Maisie. Always judging. Always judging. Alright. Break up the party. Okay, I'm just gonna get her where she needs to go first. Where's he? He's over there. Alright, we're gonna go here. Oops. Don't you look over here, you son of a bitch.
Oi! Get the hell out of here.
What the fuck?
The hold is off limits.
Okay, I gotta ignore the chat for a moment while I do this. Sorry, fellas. But you know me. Okay. Sebastian, a lot of us made God of War, but yes, I did direct it and lead design it and lead write it. But it was a huge team effort, as I'm sure you know. Games, not these days, depends on the kind of game I guess you're talking about now, but games are a lot of work and require a lot of people. Okay, well, we're gonna go here. You get those beams out of the way, you guys. It's annoying. Alright, so she's gonna sneak slowly. Okay, now we're gonna put her. Okay. Come on, come on. Fallout? Yeah, no. That's the other guy. Okay. Now, I could have them stealth together, but I don't want to run the risk of fucking up, so... So you can split your party up however you want once you get them all together. But for now... Alright, in fact, let's put them all together now just to show you. Alright, so now you can toggle them. Now they're linked. Which is fine now, because that guy is... Come on.
Ah, yes, my time to shine. I can pick this.
So again, this is one of your... You can break it or whatever, but in this case, they want to show you the skullduggery. And she's the one to do it, because she's got that skill. I'm not Tim Kane's doppelganger, you asshole. Nothing wrong with Tim Kane, but he seems a little too Santa Claus for me. Okay, you pick the lock on the door. Sneak along. Yeah, I'm trying to pick it. Okay.
As the French say, merci. Wait, no. Voila.
All right. I'm waiting for the token version to be fixed of Marvel on PC, just because there's so much to play right now that. But I really do want to play it. I love the beta. And also, the guy, one of our new sponsors, Too Old for Gaming, is sending me a Tokon manual, like a physical one.
Gave that rationing order? Hypocrite.
So it looks like the captain does indeed. He has been stealing water.
We can decide how we want to handle it then.
They're going to go tell the crew now. You're about to get your samurais. Hang on. I don't want a Santa vibe. I mean, I like Santa. Santa Claus. Nothing wrong with him. Right, where's the crew? There we go.
Well, what did you find?
If I'm going to lose my damn head over anything, it'll be the captain hoarding water while the rest of us dry out.
Is this true?
Let's see. I'll say it is true. I'll say you still admire him because that's his uncle, the captain.
Of course I do. He wouldn't do this, Flynn, right? If Ansha was able to sneak past the guards and get into the treasure room, it could be her water. It could be anyone's.
Would my lips be this dry and cracked if I was stealing extra water?
I see the captain pissing more than any of us, I'll tell you that much.
Fuck this. Let's ask him.
I saw him return to his cabin earlier.
Good.
I think it's actually faster paced. I liked Wasteland 3 a lot. But I do think this is better paced.
And what business is it of yours what I keep in the treasure room?
You'd be breaking rationing. And I just killed one of our own on your orders for that exact thing.
Come on! He's as much as admitted it.
You think you deserve that water more, don't you?
I know I do. That is an indisputable fact. You all forget yourselves. The two most important people on this ship are me and the Ambassador. If the Ambassador dies, the mission likely fails. And if I die, the mission definitely fails. So yes, I'm taking extra water. Because I'm the most important person on this ship. And because I'm the captain, I don't need to run it past any of you people. Now get the fuck back to work.
No.
I don't think we will. I think it's time we find a new captain.
I say we mutiny.
Everyone, please. Let us remain calm. There's no need for this to turn violent.
The captain has a point. We all know this.
I think we should all disband and return to our quarters to allow our heads to cool. We can calmly address all these points later tonight. Don't you agree, Flynn?
No, I don't. If this doesn't call for a mutiny, I don't know what does. Fuck it.
Flynn, please. Do not promote unnecessary violence.
I see. I'm disappointed. I had hoped you would wield your reputation with the crew to encourage peace.
My mind's made up anyway, milord.
Mutiny!
Ship spotted! Off the starboard bow!
You couldn't say something sooner?
I was distracted by you idiots trying to mutiny!
What do you mean, TJM? Is the game meant for streaming? I mean, it depends on the kind of gamer you are. What you like.
Fuck. It's massive.
Thank you.
Portuguese?
They've launched boats.
Flynn, take some of the crew below deck and prepare to repel the boarders. Reyna, get ready to take on the wounded. Ambassador, get yourself to my cabin.
Can I get there? Let's see.
There's too much to do. We don't have enough time.
We have as much time as we need. Shut up and load the cannon. Okay.
Their boats are already in the water. You won't be able to do everything you need to.
Choose carefully.
If you want anything taken to the upper deck, we'll receive it at the stairs.
All right, so we got to get all these things done. What's the brightness? Do I need to up the gamma a little bit? Let's see. Options. Video. A little bit more. It'll get brighter in just a second. All right, here we go.
Good looking out, Flynn.
I played that retro game where you where you fix the console. I actually didn't like it. There's another one I like a lot more. I'll show you guys later. Because it was too much. It was like so nuanced and so many things that you could mess with that it was just okay. The captain hasn't been used to haul cargo. It's starting to seem unlikely it'll be used again. Okay. Okay, we need to clean and secure cannons. Okay, so let's see where the other ones. Like it was just it asked way too much to mess with, which I couldn't really get into. Like there's a balance between. I mean, it was very frustrating, but I liked it. It was beautiful. All right, how many more cannons? Let's see. Let's put these up. Retrieve pistols.
Excellent. Those will give us quite the upper hand.
You want Jaffe to show games he thinks are cool. I don't care if it's a good stream game. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are games that are great for streaming and games that aren't, in terms of just, if you want to play like... And I don't use friend slop in a negative way. I like friend slop games. But certainly there are some that are more communal and silly, and then there are some that are more like this that I think is really more about showing off this game. And I think it's a very cool game. And if it's your cup of tea, I think it's a very good stream game. But yeah, it's totally dependent on what you're looking for in the individual stream. All right, let's see. I have one more thing I got to do before time runs out. Can I get this? I'm already carrying a barrel. Clean and secure the cannons. That one. There we go. Okay.
Ready to fire!
There's Pete.
Two of the approaching boats were hit!
Yeah, Tech was playing that last night, Matt. He says it's really, really good.
The Portuguese have boarded. We have precious little time now. There are things that must not fall into their hands. And of course our letters of marque. It would not do to land in the Japans only to be immediately hung for piracy. Go, quickly, fetch them and hide them well. I will parley with the boarders and stall them.
It is my job to protect you. Allow me to distract the enemy. You're too important to risk.
Unfortunately, the reason I'm so important to this mission is also what makes me the best suited for negotiation. You've done your job well, Flynn. Whether I survive this or not, don't thank me yet.
I can get into the treasure room and grab the sword and the Queen's letter. You go to the captain's cabin and get the rudder and letters of marque. There's a hatch connecting my cabin to the captain's. Use that.
I know a few places the Portuguese won't think to look.
We'll meet you in the captain's cabin.
Okay, so now we have to go get the rudder and the letters, so let's go here. And that girl's still in my... I think she's still in my party, but... Let's see, hang on. Nope, it's just me. Okay. Where am I? Oh, here it is. Okay, the enemy seems unaware of your presence. A perfect opportunity for a stealth takedown. Okay. Right, so this is... Yeah. Ever watch Supergirl the movie? No, I loved the series. It was terrible, actually, the series, but see that? Am I cheating by having these things turned on? I kind of feel like I am, but I don't know. A response from the Queen. All right, let's sneak. We're gonna basically, what is this, knockout? Or I can just fucking kill him. All right. Perform a stealth takedown. Okay. Jaffe doesn't hop on stream trending games. He plays what he wants. Mostly that's true. I mean, every now and then I will, but, you know. All right, let's pick one. What if we did this one? Are they both? Is this stealth? No. Okay, here we go. Okay, he's pocketed stuff so we can search him. Alright, he's got the levers. Alright, find the rudder. Oh, here we go. Alright, there's the rudder. Hello, robot. Good to see you, buddy. I mean, there's so many streamers out there playing exactly what everyone else is playing. I'd rather play games that I think are interesting to talk about, the design of them and the what's fun about them. And
Lopez? That must be the man you just killed, Flynn.
Fuck. Get your lazy ass out here, Lopez. I'm waiting.
You don't think it's cheating to keep interactive items on? I get what you're getting at. You know, given that this is early access, maybe if I get stuck, I'll turn them on, because maybe they just haven't finished. Okay, I'm waiting. So this is the bad guy. He took over. I killed the guy. I'll just say, yeah, he's dead.
So some of you little cockroaches have slipped past my sailors. How exciting for you. Now you will finally get the attention your parents so clearly never provided. I am Captain Fernão Diaz Cabral de São Gabriel, the ship that is currently, quite easily, plundering yours. Your captain and ambassador have surrendered and are unharmed. If you would like them to remain that way, I encourage you to lay down your weapons and come out with raised hands.
So I got them killed
Doing that, right?
last time.
Doing that.
Because I didn't give a shit. I'm gonna try to keep them alive if I can, but it doesn't look like I even have that option. I'll say it though. If you harm them, if you keep them safe, I'll come out. Let's see what happens.
No.
For fuck's sake, Flynn, do not do that.
But what if it saves my... the captain?
It won't.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is totally different than before. Shit! Well, all right. I guess there you go. There's a great example of it. So thank God we can go back in time. The Supergirl movie is not bad, but it isn't great. Yeah, I'll stream it when it's on HBO. Jaffe should be like all the other streamers and talk about how much Riz he has. Yeah, that's, you know, come on, can you imagine? I think we may have crashed, but if we did, it's no big deal. We have it saved. But that was cool. Before, I'm like, no, I'm not going to save them. And in this case, we got fucked. All right, so that's a crash. But again, early access. I should start look maxing, keep a hammer on standby. Yeah, come on, baby. Come on, baby. The Supergirl movie is indeed terrible. I've heard it's not terrible. I mean, you know, people are. I don't know. Some movies are just, you know, they're fine. You know, like I saw The Ice Cream Man last week. It was fine. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It was stupid. You know, sometimes not everything has to be, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's always been the way. maybe that's always been the way. But maybe when I was growing up, because there were terrible movies growing up, but I loved them. Clash of the Titans, that, you know, inspired heavily God of War. I adored that movie. It's one of my favorite movies, but it's a horrible movie. This isn't a crash. You just died. Now this is the game. Yeah. Yeah. They did a great job simulating what a lot of people think death is like. All right. Let's go to continue. They do Eternal. I know it sucks. Okay.
That's everything.
I'll hide these. They won't spot me.
Lopez? That must be the man you just killed, Flynn.
All right, so now we'll do it.
Get your lazy ass out here, Lopez. I'm waiting.
I'll say he's dead. Multiverse.
So some of you little cockroaches have slipped.
All right, same thing.
And your captain and ambassador.
Oh, we're not doing that, right?
We're not doing that.
Okay. No way.
Aye, what a shame. You seem like such delightful company for an Englishwoman. Fine, fine. Remain in your strategically advantageous position. In the meantime, I will shoot your captain.
Uncle Jacob, I surrendered peacefully, Cabral. You promised my people no harm.
We did, but we said nothing of you.
Also, we lied.
No.
I say do nothing. I don't care.
Oh, what a shame. To die in such a pitiful way. And so close to land, too.
You must understand. I would not stoop to such lows if I did not wish so desperately to meet you. Your Lord Walsingham here has given you nothing but praise.
That's Flynn in there, yes? Are you not his personal guard? You don't seem to be doing a good job.
Please, as I said, our only goal here is to sail to the Japans. We have no desire
It's just Japan.
Excuse me?
It's not the Japans, it's Japan. It's a bunch of disunited islands, yes. But you just call it Japan.
Your ambassador would really like you to come out now.
It's getting late, Hussein. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, John Carpenter's graphic novel just came out? Oh, excellent. Okay. And it's good. All right. I thought I would save you. If I thought it would save you, I would.
I wouldn't let you. Flynn, know that our time under Albatross has been one of the greatest honors of my life.
Oh, he's dead too.
Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
I interrupted a touching goodbye, didn't I?
I look forward to causing and attending your funeral.
You could have died instead. This is more on you than us.
Capital! We have moved our lieutenant to the south.
Excellent timing, Jose. Just as I was beginning to grow bored. Select a few of our people to stay behind and finish off the remaining rabble. They can sail the sorry excuse for a ship into the harbor.
Sim Capital!
This is where I leave you, mysterious Flynn. Enjoy the extra 30 seconds of living you bought yourself with your ambassador's life.
Leaving before you finish them off. Such restraint. I have always admired that you do not play with your food.
How amusing, Senora de Sigma. I have always admired that you do.
I saw a comment on Steam. Someone was saying,
Do we really have to go in here? There's no trouble.
Somebody was talking about the dialogue, and I really like the dialogue and voice acting in this game, but they were talking about there's some like Marvel lines, you know, modern Marvel lines. I didn't notice it at first, but there are a couple, and I wonder how it would play if it did play a bit less like that. Like when she just said, I always admire how you don't play with your food. It's a fun line, but it probably feels a little out of place. Or there was an earlier line, I'm trying to remember what it was, where it felt a little bit like it removed itself from the world, the lore, and the time. And I wonder for a game like this, which clearly is going to attract people who are into history and strategy and a little bit more, demanding. I wonder if that's the right. It's almost like if I would go through and I wonder if they have alt lines they recorded and just kind of see if it changes the vibe a bit. Usain Bolt, thank you for the very generous super chat. He says $10 for the good old Japan. You goddamn right. Thank you so much, Usain Bolt. We appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, buddy. In fact, we appreciate it so much. I'm going to teach you all about Expedition Samurai flanking and cover. Listen, there's no mere fist fight this time. Everyone's armed to the teeth, fighting to the death. To succeed, you must master two concepts: cover and flanking. Ranged weapons are particularly deadly because they can't be blocked by guard. To defend yourselves from the enemy firearms, break their line of sight. Some objects are too low to break line of sight unless the character crouches behind them. That's what the shield icon's about. Armor offers another level. An outfit's armor score subtracts damage from each attack. Moreover, its resistance score grants the wearer a chance that any attack against them will be reduced to a glancing blow. To ensure your attacks will not glance, place at least 2 of your characters on opposite sides, or place 3 in a triangle formation surrounding them. Attacks against a flank character will never glance. So again, there's that level of depth that's, built in there, which I really do dig. Okay, so this is the problem. TJM says this game's title is completely misleading this far. Just relax, baby. Just relax a little bit. Let them tell a story. You don't go to a movie, do you? And you watch a movie and it's like Marvel, it's called The Avengers. And the first scene, where are the Avengers? It's like, let them build up to it so they can all come together and be the Avengers. Jesus, TJM. Alexa, stop. All right, I'm going to get you to the islands before I jump ahead, though, because I want to make sure TGM doesn't have a conniption fit, and he understands that, All right, so what do we got? We got we got 4 people on the team, and we are going up against these sons of bitches. They have, what is this guy? He has, I think, okay, that guy's swords. That guy, I don't know what that stands for. This guy's got a. Okay, no, that's arm. They shoot. These are guys that have guns. That guy is the only one with just a sword. Okay, so we will pick Flynn first, and let's get her into some cover. Right here. Now, I don't know if they have. I do think there is an Overwatch command in some of these. In that, I'm sure, like when you're running, you can get shot in certain situations. Interesting. Addy Pie says, Jaffe, you're the guy who always says it should hook you in the first 10 minutes. Seems hypocritical. Yes, but this is what people always misunderstand about that. What they think that means when I say that is every game needs to be filled with action. And I always clarify it, but nobody ever really listens. When I try to clarify it, it has to engage you. It doesn't have to be action-packed, right? So what has engaged me in the first 10 minutes of this game, I already like the genre of the game, is the characters and the scenario and the curiosity of how does this end up in Japan? Like in the first 5 to 10 minutes, that's what kept me going. And then they started to dole out mechanics that I was like, oh, I like that. Oh, we're in combat. I like that. So, oh, I'm getting choices. I like that. So, your mileage will vary, but I've never said a game has to open on action. I've just said that it absolutely has to engage you. No, the Avengers are not in this. I'm sorry. I know, it's disappointing. Let's see. Now, I know she's going to duck here. She'll probably get shot here, but let's see what happens. And then who's this guy? Johan. Is he already ducked? Okay, we're all ducked. Let's see. Who's got a projectile? Johan's got projectile. Let's shoot somebody. All right. Can he, though? He may not be able to. He's got a... Yeah, he's used up... He doesn't... Wait, he's got... he's only got 1 action point. I could throw sand... Do I have sand? No. Yeah, I'm interested in the Halloween game. as it relates to the single player. I really can't handle all the async bullshit anymore. All right, this guy still has some juice, but he's too far away. She can shoot, but she... Okay, so nobody can really do much, so we're going to end the turn. Okay, so did it hit him or did he miss? Who is that? That's Johan? Okay, character class. Each character has their own class ability. She can heal each class, 4 class resource. Okay. However, each class further uses one of 4 class resources: guard, focus, superiority, or coordination. Guard starts full and is lost before endurance when a guard's character is hit. Focus is gained every time the character damages an enemy. Superiority is gained when the character moves into special positions. Coordination is gained when the character begins their turn near their allies. Examine each of your character's ability to see what kind of advantages they get from using class resources. Mastering this system is key to defeating your enemies and ensuring the survival of your crew. So I don't know why Johan just ran out. I didn't tell him to do that, but maybe it just yeah. Eternal, very good. Eternal says, I assume the samurai stuff will happen after he lands in Japan. I would say that's a good guess. All right, we're gonna send Anna out to kill this fucker if we can. Oh, she only has 1 shit, I fucked up. Oh, wait, maybe. Yeah, I don't have enough. So I can punch, though. I can't do shit right now. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, all right, let's go to this fellow, the burglar, who does have a bow. All right, so we are going to select 2 targets. We're going to do that one. I'm going to shoot this guy. And I'm going to shoot this guy. Okay, and that's all he can do. Now this guy is going to finish this fucker off. We're going to move here. And we will do... How many points does he have left? 2. Oh, he's got 7, so he's fucked. We'll do 1. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Oh, and he got an action point restored, but I don't know if he can really do much of anything with it. Can he move, though? He can still move, so let's put him back. These guys have guns. We'll put him back here, so he doesn't have any... Okay, and then we've got her. Now, she's in a pretty rough position. If she moves, she's going to get hit, but I'm just going to have her shoot. So let's do... What is 3? It's better if she's got some distance. 10 spaces away. So I'm going to have her shoot this guy in the fucking head. Here we go. Okay. He's not dead yet. Can she move? She's out of movement. She can move away. Fuck. She probably needs to go here, but she can't. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. Damn, they're going after her. Oh, I lost her.
Everything is spinning.
Oh, shit. Now, I've never lost the character before. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Too much blood.
Okay, let's see if we can heal her. So he... Okay, so she's bleeding out. Okay, so I'm going to send... All right, this guy... Who am I going to send? Okay, let's kill these people first. Okay, now. Shit. Can I punch this guy? Okay. So I think she's no longer bleeding out. Is that right? Okay, well, hopefully I healed her. I think I healed her, but... Okay, let's have this guy. Right here. Fuck. No. Let's go. Wait a minute. Alright, can I see him if I go here? Okay, I still have 2 action points, so... Alright, 3. What do you mean I can't see the target? Go fuck yourself. Fine. Fine. Fuck you. Alright, now I think we're gonna have to hope we survive here. Oh shit. I cleared this super easy last time.
An obvious opening.
Anyone? Alright, let's see what we can do.
Help?
Shit, this guy's still alive? Go fuck yourself. Okay, okay. I hope these guys survive. Please survive. Can he go over and save her, maybe? Where's Anna? Anna will never forgive me. Right, there's Anna. Right, so let's do 3. I don't want to do it on her. I want to do it on her. Okay, so what happened? It's not a bad idea, though. Expedition Bad Boys, I'd play that. Okay, so... okay, Reyna, whatever, is bleeding. Okay, so I guess we have to end... Can he do anything? No. Okay, so their morale is running out. Alright, let me see. I'm confused. Who ran over here? My guy ran over there. Okay, well, fuck it. I guess he has another move. I'm a little confused by that. Fine. Okay, this guy. Or this guy. Okay, this guy, I would like to save these people. I'm not sure why it's not working, but for now, fuck it. Let's get a little confused by that. Hello, David Seeger. Good to see ya. Jaffe, there's nothing to play on PlayStation except Marvel. What are you talking about?
Is that land?
Bastards weren't lying.
The Japans.
Japan, apparently.
So I'm not sure what happened there, why that wasn't game over, because I did have that set. So one of those guys died, it should have ended the game, but I'm glad it didn't, but okay. So here we are in Japan now. I told you. Relax a minute. Jesus.
Unnatural.
I almost can't believe we finally made
hey, Captain Loudpack. This is good. I've spent about
Continue the mission. It's what the captain would have wanted.
Fuck the mission. I say we get some supplies and head back on the water.
Can't set sail without our cannon. It'd be a death sentence.
But we also can't get a trade deal without an ambassador.
We got to land without a captain.
We did not. My uncle led us for 2 years through strife and starvation. Speak of him with respect.
He hoarded water and surrendered without a fight. Any respect he might have earned died with him.
Okay, you're both starving and fresh off a battle. Okay, so I'm going to be an ass this time. It is turn-based. Yes, Captain Loudpack. Ludo says, interesting game if you like the genre. Totally agree. I mean, it's not for everyone, but...
Flynn is right. Right now we need food and shelter. Everything else can wait.
And, albeit less pressingly, we should put our debt to rest.
We also need a new captain.
What? Our previous one isn't even cold yet.
Must we do this before the boy has had a chance to bury his uncle?
Shit's gone to shit. We need some kind of order here.
He's right, Johan. It's nothing against your uncle, but we have to keep moving forward.
Luckily, it's an easy problem to solve.
Yeah, it's Flynn.
I became the captain last time. I'm going to disagree now and just see what happens.
I agree with your disagreement, Flynn.
Because he wants to be the
Flynn's
captain.
qualities would make her a fine first mate. But we cannot have some no-name guard dog be captain. I simply must throw my own name in the mix.
Must you?
This is precisely what my uncle has been training me for. To captain my own ship. Not to mention, with my noble blood and fine schooling, I am the closest thing we have left to an ambassador.
You've been raised to be a lord and have someone else dress you. You don't know the first thing about captaining a crew. And neither did your uncle.
Johan, even you have turned to Flynn for help in the past.
If not me, then by rank alone it should be Pete.
You just don't like the women.
My job is to keep us safe. Flynn's job is to lead us.
Okay, I'm going to say no again, see what happens.
Rank means little.
I don't know if there's a choice. You have to be the captain.
What she said.
It's you, Flynn. We trust you.
I don't want to end the game. I think it probably saved. I'm going to jump ahead anyway, so I'm just going to say no.
Fine, Pete is captain. Pete, what is your first act as captain?
I make Flynn captain.
I knew it. Son of a bitch. All right, you couldn't get out of that one, I suppose. Even if it's not your genre, give it a go for $20. I found as I get older, I like different things like this a lot more than I used to, says Butler. Yeah, I mean, people know what they like, but as I've gotten older, I have absolutely loved the fact that, and I'm not saying these games were always out there, so it's not like suddenly they're making games for older people, but I do like that as I've gotten older and my preferences have changed, or my gaming diet has expanded, I guess, and my wasted because I'm fat. Are you there, God? It's me, Ozempic, and Margaret. It's changed and expanded, which makes me happy. Okay, so I'll show you the first peek of the Japanese folks, because I know you don't believe me. So you can pick, let's see. Now you can go here, and you've got your whole crew. right here. And you, depending on what mission you're going on, you can equip them with different things and tell, you know, up their skills. I'll show you all that in a second, but let's see. Level. Oh, you got to level up a character right now. Okay, so here I'll take you through that. And then I'm going to jump ahead about 6 hours because I've been playing this a lot this weekend. All right, so I'm going to give her some of that. That's a revival kit. She's primarily a swords person, so I'm not going to worry about giving her a gun. She doesn't currently, we don't have any talisman, or these are the letters we've collected. But like if I go over to her, like where's the one who's a really good, this guy's a good range guy. So this is a more powerful gun. I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give him a more powerful gun, 7 to 14. I'm going to give him a more powerful gun instead of a bow. I'm sure it matters. Maybe the bow's for stealth, but yeah, the Mighty Silverback, I agree. The art style of the characters, I'm a little, it's early access, but I do believe they have enough time to, you know, I don't think they're ugly. I just think the style is maybe not quite where it should be for the characters. I can't put my finger on it because I'm not an artist, but I agree. And I've seen a lot of people complain about that, but it certainly doesn't hurt the game, but it would be nice to see them a little bit adjusted. All right. Skills unlock many new options, right? So basically every character you have, as you level up, you get skill points, right? And there's a meta category like power, damage and endurance, finesse is critical chance and movement, wits is morale, perception is spotting traps, blah, blah, blah. And then within those, you can adjust that, right? So let's build her out to be really good at sword fighting if we can. So I'm going to give her some finesse, manipulation, lie or play with emotions. She's always the one who's going to be talking. So I'm going to up that. Insight, I think, is important for her to have. I want to give her more power. Break objects. All right. Okay. And then her class. Let's give her some abilities now. So so these are the two things she had, right? These are her specials. I don't know why these are tied to this one, because here's other ones. So 3+ damage against targets that are crippled. Guard up replenishes 100% guard. Attacks of opportunity inflict weakened, harried, or bleeding. I don't know what an attack of opportunity is, but let's pick that. And then she's got one more. Let's do this one. Wait, that costs 2. All right, we'll take this one. Right, and you can go do that through all of the characters. Then you've also got perks. Here. Now this I don't fully understand. Oh, I'm with you on that, Ludo. That would be cool. So all these dots are not things... Okay, so she basically has unlock costs, but it doesn't say what point she has here. So it may just be a UI issue at the moment. It may be that the number of points that she has here. No, I don't. Maybe she's out. So let's go to a different character then. All right, so let's go to her. And let's go over to her. Let's go to her class. Okay, yeah, so this shares. So you're the perks and okay. So then in this case, if I want to say she's a good doctor, that I'm on ABC, she's good. She's the healer, right? So if the character ends their turn with no allies in 10 spaces, they get empowered. That's probably not going to apply to her because she's going to be close to heal people. I wish the game does a good job in the UI of telling you what some of the things mean in combat. But In this case, I don't know. Like, I don't know what of a attack of opportunity, so I can't really choose that. I'm going to up my skill efficiency by 5 just in general. And I could take another one of these, but I'm going to instead, I'm going to use one for her abilities. What can I get? That's 2. So I can gain dodge against ranged, or you can avoid morale loss. I'm going to take dodge. Okay, so you do that with all your characters, but you get the idea. Okay.
All consider your mutiny successful.
Enough, Yon. None of us wanted it to go down like this.
You didn't? I know I haven't been on the sea as long as you, but doesn't a mutiny typically end in the death of the previous captain and the installation of a new one? You got exactly what you wanted.
Look, in the distance.
There, you got your goddamn samurai, am I right?
Well armed for a welcoming party.
You were correct, Pete. We needed a leader sooner than I thought. Let us hope what Japanese we learned from Linschotter will suffice.
Ah, looks like you got your first task, Cap. Go get him.
And listen, so this is one of the things where it gets really interesting. If you like, I can't smoke right now. I smoked Friday night, and I try to limit it to once a week. When I'm busy, I have too much. I can't do it. So this is what I mean. They really need to translucent these things when you go past them. Yeah, Mighty Silverback, Shadow Tactics is great too. I already played that, but it's the same developer as Desperados 3 and Shadow Gambit, which is also great. But they went out of business. So I'm hoping that THQ Nordic has kind of found the secret sauce to be able to make these affordable enough that the people who love them can still get them, because obviously it's a smaller genre. But what's interesting though is, like, now it starts to get into more of the historical stuff, and with the Japanese and how they dealt with the Christians and how you can kind of change the allegiances and stuff. And this is, like I said, I'm going to read Shogun now because somebody recommended it, because this is something I never really knew much about. I didn't know there were different sects of Christianity competing for the Japanese, and the Japanese got fed up and crucified priests and shit. I mean, it's pretty dark, pretty interesting. Jaffe, you talk about this game in passion. Is it sponsored? It is sponsored, but again, my bona fides are clear. What did I do? I've given sponsors their fucking money back before, and that's why I don't play the game fresh. I played this game for 6 hours this weekend. I didn't need to. I could have played it for an hour to learn it, but I enjoyed it so much I kept playing. That's why I'm talking about it the way I am. But when I play games, like, remember I did that one game and they were going to give me like $1,000 to play it, and I played it, and then they says, where do we send the money? I says, you know what? I can't pretend I like your game. Don't send me the money. So if I ever stream something, I'm always, I don't know what else to tell you. You believe what you want to believe, but you've been here long enough, Alex. Okay, here we go. Okay, wait. Oh, she's got to go there. Okay, I see. I heard Shogun the Show is great, but somebody was saying read the book first, and I am kind of looking for a new book to read, so... okay, hang on. So... Okay, they're just doing their own thing right now. I'm going to go over here, though. I'm going to follow them. You guys remember that game? It's been a while. It's been like 3 years. That game was rubbish. I'm just like, I can't, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't imagine I'm the first streamer that's given their money back and said, I can't do this. Okay. Oh, I'm reading Berserk right now. I got it from JSD. I'm finished with the first volume. I'm moving on to the second and third. But I mean, I don't mean a manga. I mean, I need like a prose book because I finished my prose book last night. All right, let's go talk to this guy.
Tanaka Takayuki, Lord of Kurokawa, the village upon which you have landed. Do you understand my words?
I said nope last night. He didn't like that, so... I already know what happens there.
Good. I understand you well enough. And which of you is the leader of your crew? Flynn. I can tell by your ship and your dress that you are not like other foreigners I have seen. Beyond that, I am unable to ascertain from whence you hail. Those names mean little to me. For what purposes have you landed upon my shores?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now.
I see. Omatsu, please have your guard.
Flynn, he's gonna cut off.
I expect my lord will reply in a few days. You are an unknown force, and I do not know your relationship with our allies. My people's safety. You are
I'm
welcome
intentionally
to trade
skipping
for food
this.
in the
Okay.
village. The peasants there have a need for mon and an excess of fish.
One more point on.
Okay.
We should begin making.
At least Buster's
Okay, so
alive.
now I'm going to jump ahead.
was
So,
worried
like I
he'd
said, I
starve to
played
death.
this for a very long time this weekend. And now I'll show you. I was much deeper into the game though, where it's opened up. Load. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the new stuff. Amanda, yeah, okay, this is Anna Flynn. This is Amanda Flynn's games. Okay, so this is where I was. All right, so they're at camp right now. And you can, I've been romancing all of them in terms of you get the option to give little heart comments to them. Nothing's happened yet, but, you know, hey, you never know. You never fucking know. So right now I have to find, there are anti-Christian Ronin that are killing Christians camped in the Southern Mountains. That's one of my missions. Return to this bad guy asshole in Kugaraga Village, Kurogawa, and bring the priest to Nagasaki Harbor. He wants to go there at night because one of his friends was one of the priests that was crucified, and there's some relic there that he wants to take a look at. So that's kind of where we're at right now with all these variety of things. I also have a key for, I think I have a key. I should have a key. There's a key in here somewhere. I thought I got a key to a, oh, here it is. Kurokawa Forest House Key. The key to a small house in the forest near Kurokawa Village. So I want to go open that as well. So, 1 second. And what I like a lot about it too is if you do put the time in and explore, there's lots of places you can go to build up, you know, your gear and characters and find cool shit. But let's leave the camp. And I'll show you the world map because I don't fully understand the world map, honestly. I'm not quite getting my head around it. Oh, here she comes. All right. Okay, so I'm a little confused here. An unremarkable stop. That's for camp. That's for camp. Okay, so in this case, if I go to these red ones, I'm able to, I think that's actually a, can go into the environment, but let's try to kill these Ronin. Southern Mountains of Kyushi. I don't know where, is that here? I may not be able to walk there yet though. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to lay down. Let's see. Oh, reminds you of Robin Hood Legends of Sherwood. I never played that. Jaffe, it's cool you can be romantic in the game. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but you can't. Okay, so maybe I have to open up paths to get there? Like, what's this? I As you make your way along the path, you experience something out of the ordinary. Okay, well, let's see what happens. You're traveling peacefully when a small commotion draws your attention. You find the disturbance within your own crew. You put me in the position to nag you, Reyna. He scolds, do not make a stereotype of me, old priest that I am. I'm sorry, Father, she says, but I cannot simply stop my studies. Rihanna throws her... I know it's not Rihanna, it's Reyna. I don't know. It's how I've learned as much medicine as I have. It's not your readings I take umbrage with, but your dissections. The Lord hid those mysteries under flesh. They are not for us to uncover. Oh, she's cutting bodies open. We all have our sins. Isn't that what confession is for? Talk some sense into him, Flynn. Sense, he says. Flynn, I would urge you to remind her that I am her priest and it is my job to talk sense into her. So I don't have persuasion skill with this character. I haven't been working on that. I should have. I will say, now I'm playing a nice character with this one. Isn't confession a major selling point? Allow her the dissections, provided she confesses after. Humankind has already been cast from the Garden of Eden. I think the Lord realizes that ship has sailed. Yeah, I'm just going to... do you really need a Protestant to tell you to be a good Catholic? Listen to your priest. I don't have time for this Catholic nonsense. I'm going to do that. You cannot just sin in advance and use confession as a shortcut. Yeah, sure you can. Father, please, it is decided. He sighs and abandons his cause. She praises you with a grateful nod. You are free to continue your journey. Okay. So now we are here and we've opened up this. Okay. A Portuguese merchant vessel has been dashed on the cliffs. Now the pirate gang who once raided it uses it as their hideout. Okay, cool. Confessions incoming. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I have no idea what that means, but now can I go here or is this... It says camp, but my guess is if I camp, nothing's going to be... I don't think anything's going to happen with... But I could be wrong. Let's go camp. Yeah, the camp is just the camp. It's the same thing. So I'm not sure why. Those are probably just little markers that help you move along, but you don't encounter those things. I don't think the camp changes just because you decide to go there. So we'll just use these as like little leapfrogs to get to other areas of the map. Okay, so now we can go here. Okay, so you can just camp at these places, but this is what leads you to these places. I see. Okay. So now we're going to go to Kurakawa Village. And that should be an actual place we can go to. And now we pick the people we want to take. So we take Amanda. Let me see what my goals are. Okay. Papers would be safely hidden on board. Okay, so we need to go to Kurakawa Village to our ship because that's where we're going to get the proof. Because we're trying to prove that we're not pirates, that we've been sent here by the Queen, and that paperwork is on the ship. Okay, so we are going to go here, but I'm going to take with me, because of that, I'll take the Ronin that we've hired. I'll take... Do I need the priest? Fuck him. Maybe I'm going to need a burglar. And I'm going to take this guy because he's a good fighter. Let's see what happens. Okay, confirm. Alright, here we are. And I don't know... Oh, I guess I do know, because this is that... Remember, if you hit Alt, it tells you what you can interact with. So you can see that some of these houses, you can sneak in and steal stuff. Unfortunately, visually, they don't really... I hope this changes, but they don't really do a very good job yet of explaining what's interactive and what's not. Like, it's not that I want it to be super obvious, but it feels a little... it feels a little too hidden at the moment in terms of what I can interact with or not. Okay, so we are... Our goal The paper should be safely hidden. Okay, so we have to find the paperwork. I've been convinced I'll snag it today, especially for 20 bucks, says Ian. Cool, let me know what you think. And like I said, at the beginning of the stream, I'll just a quick reminder. If you go to their webpage, and all these links are there, it's cool to see where they're going to go with this. The roadmap, because whenever they're going to release it, you have 35 side quests, player village, crafting, mini games, new modes. The next update, I don't know when it's going to be, is quality of life, new armor and weapons, new character customization. Or I don't know if they're saying new character customization options or new character and customization options. I'm not sure. Jaffe, have you played Deadlight by Tequila Works? I think you would dig it. Maybe I'll have to look it up. Would you play Jurassic World Evolution 3? Alex says. I have actually been wanting to play that, yes. Okay, there's my ship. This is where we got to go. So how do we get here? Let's see. Okay. Guess we just walk down to the harbor. Sorry if you've already discussed. How is the controller gameplay? I honestly haven't played it with the controller. I don't know. I'd like to tell you, but I actually had to unhook my controller the other night, and I haven't plugged it back in, and I don't want to stop what I'm doing to do it. But what I can tell you, I mean, it's early access, so it could be rough, or it could be that could have been one of the first things they did. I have no idea. But, again, it's one of those things that if you buy it on Steam, you can return it if you get it and you're like, oh my God, I can't control this with a controller. But if you buy it on Steam anyway, don't you have a keyboard? Oh, but you're not a mouse and keyboard guy. I gotcha. For a game like this, I would recommend mouse and keyboard. But, if it has a controller support, you should totally try it.
Look alive.
That's strange.
Oh shit, no! Fuck. We're fucked.
Hands where I can see them.
I had no idea. Okay, I guess we're in combat now, boys.
I'm here to kick some ass.
Why do I... Who are these guys? Deckhand. Why do I have to fucking... Alright, I guess I'll kill this fucker. Alright. Okay, we'll go here. Let's do... See, like this, I don't know what envenom means or applies venomous to self, so a lot of these I'm just not even using yet. But okay, so this will do applies bleeding. How much health? Oh, he's fucked. You're gonna die.
Well done.
Okay, let me search his body. All right, let's move up. Now, I haven't played with the formations yet, so if I put her here, does that mean he's flanked, and so he can't do a glide? I haven't learned that yet, but all right, let's get this guy. And he will do this slice. Oh, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. They got nothing I want, but still. All right, let's shoot this guy in the fucking face. Yeah. Shut up. Although he probably would be better off. It says he needs to be spaced out more. So let's actually move him to here. Better shot. Ooh, what's this? Snipe. (13 to 18). All right, let's try this. Fuck you. Fuck with my boys. Okay. Oh, this guy didn't get to do shit. Unless there's... Wait, is this a... That's my dude. That's the where's the other one? Oh shit, they're in the woods. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's move this guy here. I wonder if being in the cover Yeah, well, T does explain it, Ian, but it doesn't explain everything yet. So if I go to this, like some things it will explain, but it doesn't define them. So it says this is explaining applies harried, but then I don't know when it says reduces all resistances. Like I need that defined, or you know, things like that. Those are pretty obvious, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna use. Oh, I thought he had a. Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, I thought he does have the. Can I change during this? Maybe I can give him something better. Yeah, he needs a. All right, give him a gun, man. Okay, let me. Right. These are so much more powerful. Fuck it. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna go kill him. Oh, does he have enough to do damage? Didn't do much. Alright, that's all we got, I think. I'll move these guys closer though. Okay, so their morale is dropping.
God, why have you abandoned me?
All right, let's snipe this fucker again. Did it not? Oh, it's a glancing blow. Okay, so yeah, I got to surround this guy better. Okay, I'll put this guy here. Put this guy here. Now this guy should not do glancing now. This should hit him hard. We're going to use this sword. This does much more damage. Do I have... I don't have enough... I do. I have enough... Oh, I don't have a proficiency in this, though. All right, so we're going to do this. All right, Tyler. Good to see you, buddy. We'll see you soon. It is cool, Robot. It's early access, so it's still being made, but... Hang on. All right, so that got him. I think it said 18 damage. Why does it say 22 out of 27? Hang on. Gain guard when blocking. Oops. That is his hit points right there. Okay. Oh, I'm totally going to play Marvel Tokon. I'm excited to play it, actually. But I'm waiting for the PC version to get fixed, or just waiting for some more time because I'm playing so many other things. All right, is she... Wait, I want to search this guy. What are those things? What is this? I don't know what those things are. Oh, is that just mean places I can hide? Okay. Oh shit, there's a lot of these guys in the fucking woods.
Somebody's got to go check that out.
I have no idea. Okay, well, let's do this. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait right here. You hit any of these guys? Fuck you, bitch. Right through the goddamn trees. Hello, awesome. What do you mean better than the others? I've never played an Expeditions game, but I hear they're really good, so I'm not the guy to ask, I guess. Okay. She has a bow, or he has a bow. She has a sword. Okay, these guys are all melee at this point, so we're going to move them here. 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 I did play Wastelands 3. I really liked it. I like this. I don't know if I like it better in terms of story, because that story was really cool branching. This one seems like it might be, but it's too early. But I like the combat is more interesting in this one than Wasteland 3, at least early on. I'm not that far into it, but...
We're doomed! We're all doomed! God, why have you abandoned me?
Because he was never there to begin with. Come on, Jaffe. Come on. I'm just, you know. All right, I'm out of snipes, but I can at least do this. Hey, buddy, you want this? How about you? You want this? Fuck you. Boom, right in your goddamn head. Oh my god, he dodged. I hate you with all my heart. Okay, fine. Who do we got back here? Is this guy got a... He's a priest, and he has a shotgun. Or... No, that's a staff, isn't it? Okay. So I'm not going to worry about it then. I'm going to go... See, I don't know what this does. 100% max guard. Doubles max guard. After passing under expires. Applies suppress to self. So I'm not using any of those because I just don't understand what they do. Because there's no text. Oh, go fuck yourself. Now I'm going to search your body, you Ooh. Ooh. So again, I don't think they've introduced crafting yet. I know it's coming in a new build, but they don't have it yet. Okay, who's left? A couple of guys. That guy's got a gun. I'm going to go here. I'm going to send another person over to flank him because I don't want to run the risk of a glancing blow. No, wrong guy. Shit, Jaffe. I'll send her over. See that? Get those trees out of the way. Come on, guys. All right, so she's not really going to be able to make that much of a difference. See, now the more she moves, it's taking points away. What can she do? She can throw sand in the guy's eyes if I can. I'm not close enough, though. Okay. What does he have? He has a 1. I'll at least throw some sand in his eyes. Alright, so that's, I think, all we can do. Okay. I have all these things to heal, too. I forgot about those. And this guy's gonna shoot. Oh. No! Well, it doesn't matter, because he's not going to die, and we'll come back. But I've tried to stop the bleed-out thing, but that's okay. Let me fucking kill this fucking asshole. All right. This is a bad guy, so we're going to have this guy. Why don't I have... I need to look up what those proficiency perks do, but... I'm a little confused. 1. There we go. So fuck off. I'm going to do this, whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. So his guard went up. Alright, I'm going to shoot this fucker. Let me get closer, though. Oh, okay. Okay. What inspired me about Ueda's games? Well, Eco was the one I loved. I was not a huge Shadow fan, and I never played Last Guardian, but Eco was the puzzles, man. All right, this guy's... I don't understand the bleeding out. The character has been down, he is bleeding out, but how much time do I have to save him? Like... Let me go here.
Good. I wasn't sure you had that one.
Okay, who's left? Let me search this guy's body, though. What's interesting, though, is as the game gets more challenging in the combat, it really does... you really need to understand more of what it wants you to do. And again, the team knows it. It was in the notes that the UI is not done. And so there are definitely some things where I'm like, wait, I don't like the bleeding out. I need to be able to bring my guy back, but I don't quite know how to do it yet. And the other thing is I wish I knew where this other guy was, because clearly there's somebody who's still alive, right? I'm just going to end the turn and see what happens, because he'll move. There he is. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, I guess now we know. Oh, shit. He died. Wait. Maybe he did. Maybe he's just bleeding out. The point is, fuck that guy. This guy's dead. Oh, my poor priest. Go say hi to God, you fuck. Boom. Yeah, it sucks to be you, motherfucker. Okay, I think that's it, right? We did it? Okay. So now we want to go to our ship. Wait, is the dude still bleeding out? Hang on. Wait. You know, he's still here? See, this is why I'm a little confused. Eco had some challenging, fundamentally simple puzzles. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that game a great deal. Okay, let me try to heal this guy. Hang on. If I go to this, then I can do this. Well, I guess I could have healed him that way. I don't know. I'm still learning. Give me a break. Give me a break, man. Let's go to our boat. Okay, this is a dumb question, but has anybody watched that Little House on the Prairie remake on Netflix? I remember being a kid and really liking Little House, but is the new one worth watching, or is it stupid, or what? I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Okay. Find where... No. What we're looking for is retrieve the hidden items. You have seen that. How was it? Or how is it? So am I supposed to know where the hidden items are? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to hit the Alt button. I know that's kind of cheating, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the game wants me to be confused and have to search, or it should be obvious. Let's go in here. Let's open the door. Climb to hold, maybe? Maybe it's in the captain's room? It was okay, says Kevin Butler. Okay. Alright, maybe it's in here. Alright. Schematic. Okay, we can build our own shit. Nice.
Where the fuck is our rotter? All our documents. Even the sword. Fuck! They're gone.
Maybe one of the villagers saw something? We should ask around.
Okay. So yeah, if they don't get those papers, they're basically saying they're going to get killed. My favorite Clint Eastwood movie? I don't really... I mean, I'm not a big Clint Eastwood fan to the point that I know a lot. Believe it or not, like I even liked The Trouble with the Curve, the one where he was with Amy Adams as the baseball guy. I thought that was really good, but I know that's not like what you're asking. I mean, most people would... And I haven't seen Unforgiven since I saw it in the theater. And that was ages ago, and I just wasn't in the right headspace to watch it. Like, I was like, this is boring, but I'd probably really enjoy it now. Should you buy Reptilian a mod retro M64? Well, I don't know. Yeah, you're talking about Palmer Lucky. I don't know. I'll just grab all these. I don't know enough about, enough about it. Like, I mean, I have no desire to play in 64 games, so, anything I want to play, I'll emulate, and I'll be like, all right, I get the gist, but, kitty. All right, so let's see. So now we have to ask around in the village. Okay, 1 second. See if this is working. All right. Let's see. Question Canada. Canada! It's all. I mean, I know the new games do have a, there's improved quality of life on them. It's a good way to put it, though. They were like a huge beta test for early 3D gaming. Well, and especially with that controller that the N64 had, it was kind of cool, but, there were definitely some issues. So, but you're right. It's probably, like I said, if it was like, for me, Atari's the same thing. Like, but I don't have a desire to go back and play Jet Force Gemini or whatever.
Oh, Flynn. Welcome back to Kurokawa. I was not expecting to see you again.
You feel like emulating with proper shaders and retro achievements is better? It doesn't have that, Vbent or Vbent. I was hoping to be back. I need to find some information. Okay.
I will do what I can to help with anything you need.
All right. Some items appear to have gone missing from my ship.
Oh, yes, I saw it happen, but there was nothing we could do. It was that horrible man they called the Spaniard. He showed up the day after you left, with more foreign soldiers, like the ones who came for you.
These Jesuits seem to have it out for us. Jesuits, that makes sense. I fucking knew it would be those Jesuits again. Wow, okay. Let's do this one.
Then you've caught on quickly. The man you left behind to guard the ship was very brave. He shot at their boat and tried to fight them, even though they offered him gold. They tortured him and left him for dead. But he never told them he had given your sword to me to keep it safe. Please, take it.
That's Sailmaker. Loyal to the end.
He was a good man. I thought we were done losing people. Was he the one who was the chef that we kept alive?
That is a very pragmatic outlook. There is one more thing. The Spaniard called for a rider to take a book to Nagasaki urgently. The man who took the job is called Jiro, but he didn't go to Nagasaki. He took the book and vanished.
Thank you, not largest moose. Thanks, bud. Yeah, the background. Whenever I'm doing games, I like to pull up the green screen. The book must be our rudder navigational charts. Why would he give it to a rider? Did nobody try to stop him? I believe I met him the first time I was here. I'll ask this question. Why would you give it to a rider?
He did not give a reason, but he is from Nagasaki, I think. Or his people are. Perhaps someone there needed the rudder.
Did no one try to stop the Spaniard?
Lord Tanaka seemed to believe that the Spaniard had the authority to do what he did.
I believe I met Jiro the first time I was here.
I had seen Jiro lurking around our village, but I didn't know who he was. After he disappeared with a book from the ship, we learned that Jiro is with the outlaws. We all heard that you and your people killed the bandits in the forest, but there must be more of them.
Where can I find the Spaniard?
There's a shrine near a village north of Nagasaki, named Kanseido. I've heard he's built a very strange house near there.
Cool.
Lord Tanaka left to search for the bandits not long ago. If you're both after Jiro, then his days are numbered. I heard the soldiers were going to patrol the road up the north coast, where outlaws often ambush merchants and other travelers. I'm sure you will find Lord Tanaka along that road if you hurry.
All right, so there's a lot going on now. I did get my sword back. We've got License to Do Nothing is still happening. We've got all these missions. And again, there's going to be, I think they said in the end, what they're going for is, where'd it go? In the end, they're going for 35 side quests, 12 main quests, and world map encounters. So it's not going to be massive, but there's going to be a lot to do, which is pretty cool. Palmer Lucky. Yeah, he follows me. I've never really known why. But yeah, no, he's politically, he's not, I don't vibe with the guy. I'd like to go after these guys, the bandits. Where is that? The anti-Christian Ronin, Kyushu. I'm not sure. Let me see what this merchant wants. I'm just going to pet all the cats because fuck you, because I can.
Captain Flynn in the flesh. I have heard a lot about you. I am Taro, a trader who lives here in Kurokawa. Unfortunately, when you made landfall, I was in Kanseido, where I also have a store.
Pleasure to meet you.
And so polite. Manners are always welcome.
Well, thank
you. People of Kurokawa have not spoken well of you. It seems you have made a poor impression on Lord Tanaka. I have nothing but love and respect for my lord, and my prices will reflect your poor relationship with him.
Do you carry different stock?
I do. As I have a store in each town, I need not carry my goods with me when I travel. The general type of merchandise I carry is similar, however.
And she's the only one that can talk, though. So even I believe that's the case. So even if you have good manipulation skills on this one, you really need to pump up hers. I believe so. I'm not sure why. That maybe that's wrong. I'll try different. You said you have a store. I just talked to Kaneda and she directed me there.
Then I may meet you again there. I am headed back to that place soon as well. Trinkets, materials, regional goods from northern Kyushu.
Let's see what he's got. So the merchant has exorbitant prices because his lord doesn't like you. So fuck you, I'm not buying. So if I wanted to go to Kyushu, and I don't really know where that is, let's go to the world map. Is this any good? It's for early access. It's very good. I don't know, you know, it's buggy and the user interfaces needs love. And I don't think it's not the same kind of game as Desperados exactly, like, but there's enough similarities. I would say right now I'm very positive on it. You know, it could go either way still because it's clearly there's a lot left to do, but I do very much like games like this, and it seems to be written from a standpoint of really immersing you in the history, and I like it. That's all I'll say right now. I haven't played enough to really say, is it going to work? Oh, is this it? But I do think that so far, yeah, so far so good. And you can get it for $20 right now on deal if you click that link, if you like games like this. Okay, so I'm trying to go the southern mountains of Kyushu, but I guess I haven't found those yet. So let's just keep walking and see what happens. Your path takes you and the crew to a burnt village. One especially intact building catches your eye. You move to inspect it. While the other buildings and their contents are consumed, this one has stuff you can take, maybe? But you do notice signs of damage. If you intend to enter and loot, it will require a deft hand. The building will not surrender easily. Will return later. I need some assistance with great... So she doesn't have tinkering skills. Okay, I'm gonna come back later if I have... Well, let's see. What happens. Okay, who's got good tinkering skills? Open stat screen. Tinker. What am I looking for? Is it here? 4 to 5. All right, so I got a 5. I'll bring this guy with me, see what happens. Please do not ask this from me. I will do what I can as a member, but I'm a priest first and foremost. I will not profit off the unfortunate souls that lived here. Okay, so we'll come back later when we level up somebody else, because he ain't doing it. Okay. What's this? That's where we want to go, I bet. All right. Thanks, Vivent. Keep up the gaming streams. I appreciate a video game dev showing off niche games. Thank you, buddy. I have every intention of doing such. I appreciate you being here. All right, so I'm bringing this guy. He's a good fighter. Do I want a medic or do I want a guy? I want this guy because he can shoot. Why does she have the gun, though? She doesn't need the gun. She's better at... Let's get her gun out of here. Okay, she doesn't have a gun. I was wrong. All right, let's go. Let's see what else is on. This might be that mission where the Ronin have been killing the Christian people.
Just give the signal.
All right, there's a bad guy. What's this guy up to? Okay, incapacitate the Arquebusier commander. Keep the samurai commander alive. Keep this guy alive. Incapacitate the samurai at the shrine. All right. Yeah, they gotta, oh shit, what the fuck? They really gotta remove these trees from transparency or translucency. This makes it very difficult. Where's the shrine? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's like one of the commanders, I see. All right, so we have Fog of War. We have to get further into the map. Okay. All right. Well, listen, fellas, here's the deal. Here's the deal, my delightful friends. I'm saving the game, so if we die, we're okay. So this has been Expedition Samurai. I want to show you one more time to give you guys a heads up about what's going down with this. You can get it right now over on the THQ Steam page for... I think it's 34% off. It'll cost you $20. Sorry, I'm reading the chat, so I apologize. A lot of updates coming. It just dropped into early access. My understanding is, I want to make sure about this. The team that made this are called Campfire Cabal, I think. Let's see. I think these are the guys that did make the other, at least some of them. I could be wrong. I want to be right, but right. So I want to say these guys did do, okay, with the notable exception of a patch for Expeditions that was released. It's been radio silence. We were never shut down, though we had to say goodbye to many of our colleagues. The studio survived. A compact team continued the project. Now they're going into full production. So yeah, we're not ready to reveal more. So these are the guys that have worked on the previous Expedition games, which is good because they're much loved series. I've never played them. But my understanding is they're great, and this is the first one I've played. And so that's good to know that you've got the same team back together working on it. Don't know when it's going to be final, but you can pick it up right now on Steam for $20, 34% off. And a reminder, that THQ Nordic, who is the publisher of this game, and they are sponsoring this stream. But you know, I'll tell you, some of their games are crap. And some are brilliant, and I'll tell you which ones. I'm not, you know, I'm getting paid, but I'm not gonna ever lie to you guys, right? So like Wreckfest 2, fucking brilliant. Loving Titan Quest 2 so far. I don't know what this one is. Road 96. People were talking about that. Darksiders Genesis. Oh my god, amazing. Destroy All Humans remake, amazing. Fate Keeper is early access. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, but I'm not entirely sold on the combat yet on that one. This is one of my favorite games of all time, Desperados. It is so fucking good. Alone in the Dark, I'm going to pick up on this sale. I was talking about this the other day. Alone in the Dark is apparently not the world's best horror game. I played the demo. It's got David Harbour in it, but people say, though, while it's just an average game, there are a number of things that the game does that are really neat and really different for survival horror. I don't know what those are, but I'm very excited. Obviously, Reanimal, very, very good. There's DLC coming for that, which I'm excited for. In fact, it's out. The first DLC is already out. Wreckfest is one of the greatest fucking games. In fact, I don't know if THQ Nordic likes my kinds of streams. After this, they're like, never come back, Jaffe. But hey, if you're watching THQ Nordic and you want to toss some ducats my way to stream this too, This thing's a goddamn gem. It's early access, but man, we played the crap out of the first one. This is so much fun. It's such a good goddamn game. Road 96 is amazing, says Reptilian. I know nothing about it. I don't even know, like when they showed it or the Nordic Fest the other day, and there were people in the chat going, "Oh my God, don't you know what that game is?" I'm like, no, I have no idea. What is it? Let's go find out together, shall we? Road 96. It's goddamn, it's cheap today. Choices Matter Festival. What is this game? Oh, it's got great reviews. One risky road trip to the border. You meet incredible characters, intertwined stories. Beautiful road trip discovery. All right. I've never fucking heard of this thing, but I will pick this up as well. I'll put it in my cart. Where is Darksiders? Darksiders is still coming. Darksiders is being published now. Same developer. Those guys haven't gone anywhere, but it's no longer being published by THQ Nordic. It's being published by a different group. That's why you didn't see it at the show, but I'm sure it will be coming relatively soon. Okay. Fellas, Filettis, and everyone in between, thank you so much for hanging out with me and streaming this delightful romp of a game, Expedition Samurai. Early access, it'll cost you $20. It is 34% off. The link is down below. If it looks like your kind of game, please check it out. I'm enjoying it very, very much. I got so many other things I got to do this week, but I want to get back to it and kill those Ronin in the mountains. So maybe I'll stream that as well. But in the meantime, be well, be safe. I'll be back later today with a Gabbin and Games, probably around 5:30. Hope I'll see you then too. In the meantime, that's it. Thanks, you guys. Bye.